Meet Steve. Steve is the director of internet marketing and traffic quality for an online company, Incredibly Funny and Super Modern Hats Inc.com. Yeah, but he didn't choose the name though. His company lives and breathes through pay-per-click advertising, and Steve's job is to make sure that his company isn't throwing money away on fraudulent pay-per-click ad campaigns. At first, Steve and his boss were excited with the results. His ads were getting tons of clicks. Yeah, and his boss was even thinking about buying a hoverboat and hiring his own personal back scratcher. But something went wrong. Steve noticed he wasn't really getting any more sales from his clicks. Then he realized that he was a victim of click fraud. So he decided to go with the standard click fraud detection service to stop those fraudsters. That worked, or should I say, it used to work. You see, the old-school fraud detection companies get by on detecting the most obvious types of click fraud, which are clicks generated by click bots, and/or they license a list of bad IP addresses so that companies know which IPs not to accept traffic from. The thing is, fraudsters learn how to get around the click bot wall by creating human-generated clicks. Click bots are relatively simple to catch because they're automated programs, and so there's almost always a loop in their cycle. For example, a click may come in every 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 9 seconds, then back to 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 9 seconds, and so on. Now, in the case of a human-generated click, well, that's an entirely different story to detect. And the IP wall? Well, the fraudsters can just sign up as a paying client with one of those IP blocking services and get the list of bad IP addresses for themselves, so they know which IPs not to send their fraudulent clicks from. It's like giving them a how-to manual on bypassing the system. Lucky for Steve, he found FraudLogix. FraudLogix monitors billions of clicks each month and specializes in not only detecting click bots, but more importantly, detecting click fraud generated by human clickers. FraudLogix uses advanced user behavior analysis, or to be more specific, hacker behavior analysis to catch fraud that standard solutions can't detect. You see, modern fraudsters use a number of strategies, such as bouncing from one IP to the next, and even hijacking other people's computers to bypass the old-school detection methods and make it look like they're coming from a different device and location each time. Thankfully, FraudLogix is able to detect those methods by analyzing the behavioral traces that fraudsters leave behind as they jump through hoops to anonymize themselves. FraudLogix helps Steve spot all the fake clicks in real time, not just the automated ones. Now, sales are up, and his boss can finally afford that hoverboat and personal back scratcher he always wanted. And Steve? He got a juicy pay raise. Ending click fraud is only a click away. Visit fraudlogix.com today to learn more.